EQPTV, and I'm here at Bloodstock Festival in Nuclear Blast UK, and right now I'm here with Joey from Anthrax.
Nice to meet you today.
Nice to meet you.
Pleasure.
You've been going as a band for about 30 years, you've released 10 studio albums, and you've garnered a massive fan base. When you joined Anthrax, did you ever expect any of this to happen?
Not really at all. In fact, I didn't even really think about even being in any big band. I lived in a small little town of 5,000 people. I had a little band in high school, and I have always played. And if I never actually even met Anthrax, I would have been still playing and doing something. So for me to even see anything, materialize as a big band like this was quite a blessing, just to see it all come down and meet a band that I didn't even know anything about their music. I never heard of it in my life. And I'm into old classic rock stuff, and I meet this band that's thrashed out metal, and it's just completely surprised. So, no, not at all.
Now, on the topic of classic rock, you very recently released a covers EP with a reissue of worship music, and there were covers of Cheap Trick, Rush, and Lizzie. Were they big influences on the band when you started writing with them?
Well, for me, I loved all those bands. In fact, I have a cover band now. I do all that and more. So I've grown up to that music, and I've loved the music. So yeah, it was interesting to see Anthrax even pull off a Journey song. It was like, or Rush or anything. So it's nice to be able to actually cover it. Yeah, so everybody's influence is pretty wide range in that kind of music.
And Anthrax have a very instantly recognisable sound, and there have been many thrash metal bands who have really come about in the past 10 or so years, which some people would say have ripped off. Do you take it as a compliment when bands play a similar style of music to you, or not?
I just think it's great that anybody has any ambition to play any kind of music. It's hard to be really, really unique. I mean, we've all, say, borrowed ideas from bands. I mean, I've been inspired by so many groups that I have them in my head, but I don't, when I put originals down as, speaking for myself, I don't want to copy anybody if I can help it, and that's what's good about being original. But, hey, if somebody has any thoughts of, taking ideas from us, I guess it's great. I don't know anybody in particular that does it, but yeah, I guess it's all good. There's no law on it. I guess unless you're playing something that's completely taken from the band, musically. But it's good to see anybody being influenced by anything you do. I mean, it's hard enough to be good and inspiring yourself, so it's definitely a compliment, I guess.
And again, on the topic of influence, critics have constantly said that if it wasn't for bands like Anthrax, there wouldn't be any Rage Against the Machine or the whole rap metal movement with songs like I'm the Man. But there have been a few bands in that scene which have been given negative critical attention. Do you feel responsible for the whole rap metal scene at all?
It's really hard to go that far. I can't even begin to even state that. Who's to say where anything come from? I kind of stay away from that one. If we inspired anybody, again, like what you asked earlier, that's great. I don't know, it's hard to take credit for any of that stuff. I don't know.
And being part of the Big Four, many people have said that the other three bands in the Big Four have a very, very serious take on their stage show, whereas Anthrax have a much more youthful stage presence. Do you feel that you provide variety to a package tour like the Big Four?
Yeah, absolutely. I think we stand on our own in that particular bill. Obviously, for one, I'm the only lead singer without a guitar, so that's cool. We're 5-piece. Well, Megadeth's 5-piece too. But I don't know. Yeah, we're definitely different on that bill. I mean, that's what's cool about that. Everybody's really has their own little unique style, and it's just nice to be a part of that. That's a great show together, and I would love to do more of it.
And my last question is, finally, what's next for Anthrax?
What's next for Anthrax is, a new album would be nice. There are some music, parts and pieces that people have. We're finishing up this run. This will be our last tour this year, except for one more Maiden show in California in September. A new record again, would be like the ultimate thing to do. Hopefully we'll have time to put something together before the end of the year, you know, so we get a little buzz going, you know, get some ideas, throw some ideas to people, and, you know, get together as a band and make a great record again. That would be ultimately the best thing for us, you know.
Thanks so much.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Nice job, man.
'Cause I'm TNT, I'm dynamite. TNT, and I win the fight. TNT, I'm a